Hello, my YouTube family. Well, it is Thursday, July 26, 2012, people. Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. It's Olympic Day. I'm very excited about this. And I'm glad to see that there are some coworkers of mine who are just as excited as I am. I thought I was going to be the only geek. But apparently there are a lot of Olympic geeks. So I'm very, very proud to be part of that group. Anyway, people, lips of the day. Shall we get started? This is, now it's supposed to be pink, but it's coming across more of a nude. And I have no liner. But I like this look. I like the look, people. My lips look better, but yet it's an Avon, another one of my Avons, you know. Plump Pout lip glosses, and this one is in pink Nectar. Pink Nectar, no honey involved, unless you want to call Nectar honey. I don't know. It's in the honey family, I suppose. But this is supposed to be a pink. It's supposed to be like a mauvey pink. I will swatch for you, and it's very sheer. It's very, very sheer. So here you go. That's it right there. It's a very sheer pink. Like a dull, dusty pink. But I am loving this look. It is just, it's almost like a neutral. And I don't have a bam in your face blush either. Speaking of which, people, I'm very happy about this. Well, happy and sad at the same time because it's one of my favorite blushes. But I'm hitting pan. Hit pan, honey. This is my Jane Blushing Cheeks. And this is in the shade Blushing Baby Doll. #1 Blushing Baby Doll. This is one of my favorite Jane blushes. As a matter of fact, it is my favorite Jane blush. This is like my third Baby Doll shade. The first time I bought it, years and years and years ago, couldn't get enough of it. I went through that blush. I must have gone through that blush in like 3 months. Seriously, because I loved it so much, and I still continue to love this shade. It just gives me that little blush, that little baby blush. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm hitting pan on this. So I don't know if I'm going to replace it, because it sort of reminds me of the La Femme Glow Rouge blush. They're kind of similar. So that'll just replace this one. So it won't be a great loss. But any excuse to get another blush, honey, I'm just saying. So that's it, basically. This is lips of the day. That's it. I'm sorry it's kind of dull today. But this is the look. This is lips of the day. I absolutely love it. It's not bam in your face. It's very professional. It's a very professional look. This was my look of the day this Saturday, people. This Saturday. I ain't joking. And I hope she's there. This Saturday. Other than that, it was a good day. Cutie is working like a beast. I found out what happened to his coworker. His coworker got into a car accident, and his doctor told him that he has to be out for 3 months. Now, Cutie is not happy about that one damn bit, because he has to come in early. And this is a boy. He's a boy who likes to mosey on in between the hours of 10:30 and 11. So forcing him to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, you know he is grumpy as all hell. Sometimes he doesn't shave. He gets very grumpy when he doesn't have his first cup of coffee. Oh, I'm getting to see all sorts of sides of him today. Lately, I should say, because this happened, I think, he started these new hours, I think Monday. So, yeah, he is not a happy camper. And he has very long days because, you know, I leave at 5:30. The boy is still there. He comes in before me and I leave before him. So it's a long day for him. He is just constant. I see him constantly, like, pushing boxes and moving equipment all day long. He does come in and stop in, and, you know, he actually sits down. He doesn't even stand in front of my desk anymore. He just sits down because there's a chair like in front of my desk but onto the side. So I have to kind of like lean in to kind of see him. But we still chat it up. He takes a load off, chills for a little bit. We chat it up. And he goes and gets his cup of coffee, and then he keeps it moving. But he informed me today, we were talking about Olympics, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting all excited. And he said, well, I like Winter Olympics better. I said, oh, well, you know, I guess you're into the figure skating and the skiing and all of that. And he said, oh, I do like women's figure skating. I'm like, mm-hmm. And I said, well, what other things do you like? And he said, what's that sport where they have to throw the teacup, the teacup looking thing on the ice? And then he said, it's noodling, isn't it? I said, noodling? I said, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's called noodling. He said, yeah, now that's a sport I like. I looked at him. I thought he was kidding me. I really did. I thought he was pulling my leg. And I said, for real? Out of every winter sport, there's ski jumping, there's bobsledding, there's, you know, there is speed skating and figure skating. That's the one? Curling. I said, it's called curling. He said, yeah, that's the one. Where they broom the ice and somebody throws the teacup thing. I said, oh, stop yourself. I said, stop it right now. Just stop it. Because you're looking foolish. He said, what? I really like it. I said, please tell me you're kidding. You're kidding, right? He goes, no, I really like it. And then, of course, we start bantering with each other. He goes, well, you're not one of the cool kids. You don't like it. I said, no, you're one of the square kids. You do like it. So, that's his fit. Curling. Don't ask me. And here is another kicker that I learned about him. He was born in New York, upstate New York. He was born and up until the age of 7 lived in New York. But then from 7 on, he went to live in South Carolina. That's where the Southern accent comes from. Because I keep talking to him about, because his mother is here now, and she's visiting him and his cousin or his brother or something. And she's staying for like a week or a week and a half or whatever. And he's just so thrilled because, you know, he's a mama's boy. So I said, you know, so what are you going to do with your moms? Are you going to show her the Empire State Building? You guys going to go to statue? And he's looking at me like, why would I do that? I said, well, because your mom came up from South Carolina. So, you know, you should show her around New York or something. And he goes, Nancy, my parents were both born and raised in New York. And I was born in New York. I'm like, but you do have a Southern drawl. So where does that come from? And that's when he explained to me that from the age of 7, he moved to South Carolina. And from 7 on, I said, so you mean to tell me you completely lost everything New York from your childhood? And he goes, well, when you hear it 24/7 and you're around it all the time, you just, that's what you do. So I said, you couldn't lose it when you came back here? He goes, no. And then he said something under his breath like, well, it works good for the chicks. And I said, are you faking this accent all this time? Are you faking it? And he goes, no, I'm not faking it. And he really isn't. He really is not faking the accent. But of course, a nice little Southern drawl on a cutie, hey, you know, they drop like flies. So I said, oh, so you really can't get rid of this Southern accent because it's part of you now. He goes, yeah, it's part of me. I said, but you're a New Yorker. He goes, yeah. I go, okay, you have totally confused me. Totally confused me. You're a New Yorker, and then you transplanted to South Carolina, and you grew up in South Carolina. You went to school there and all that, and then you came back to New York, but you kept the South Carolina accent. So I don't know. I said, so what do you consider home? Do you consider home South Carolina, or do you consider home New York? He goes, I consider home South Carolina. I'm like, okay. I said, so you can keep your southern drawl. It's legit. It's legit. Something new with him every damn day. Keeps it exciting. Anyway, that's it, people. I know I really went off on a tangent, and, you know, I could have been done with Lips of the Day like 9 minutes ago, but, you know, I have to inform you of my day. So that was my day. And that's it, people. That is it. This is Lips of the Day. Let me know what you think, because I love this look. It is very subtle, but it's a look, nevertheless, you know? So I'm loving it. I hope you love it too. If you don't, let me know as well. Once again, it is my Avon Plump Pout lip gloss in pink Nectar. And I'll give you, you know, all the information of my blush and everything. One to buy. So I love you. I love my YouTube family. And, you know, buckle up, because we're supposed to have a storm or something. I don't know. There's supposed to be some tornado coming by. I don't know. Whatever. I'll fill you in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, people. Loving it. And on that note, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And, you know, talk to me, because you know I'll talk to you back. Bye now.